it's been great. There's 3 points I wanted to sort of highlight of what the tour has been strong on. So first point is the connection that you get with the counselors. There's enough time, actually more than enough time, for you to be with the counselors, talk about your programs, listen to them about what are the strengths of their students, their interests, where they want to go, and I feel that this is important. You really want to be able to position yourself and be able to understand who you're dealing with. So the connection to the counselors is fundamental, and you have a lot of time for that. Another thing that you have is a really good and close connection to the students, because you're offering content rather than just talking generally about the programs in the university that you offer. It sticks in their heads whatever you're promoting. So if you're a business school like we are, and we talk about entrepreneurship, it is something that will always be with them. They will remember us for entrepreneurship, and they might think of the other offers that we have. So this connection stays for longer. I think it's a really good value added for the students and for the university. The third part is that you really have time to explore the space. You know, when you go to those tours, you don't have, things are always rushing and you're going from place to place. You go and you set your table, and then you get to talk to 5 students, and their students are always talking, and you don't really get to interact in a manner that will actually leave some sort of important message to them. So this is not the case. You have the time, both with counselors, both with students and parents, and this gives you enough space to plan for the whole thing. And an additional thing is that you have personal time, and this is important. We're in this business, we go from here to there, and we're changing countries, and we really don't have much time sometimes to realize where we are, to explore the place at a personal level. And I think this is important. Even in the presentations we do, connect to the students at a personal level. You have to be thankful for being in that place and sort of understand the kind of location you're in and what involves it. So now we're in Nepal. As you know, Nepal has been going through a very difficult time. We had the chance to visit some very wonderful places, but also if you're looking for a professional and personal experience that will be valuable for you, for your institution, and for eventually the students that will come to you, I think then Colege Success EduCon is going to provide that to you. They're very professional. From the very start, when they contact you first, seeing if you're interested in participating in that sort of event, explaining to you that the event has a different shape, is different in the matter of content. You're going to provide content to the students, so the way it is prepared has to be very professional. They're very strong with that, so I highly advise you to try that. So students of the schools we visited it's fantastic because you get to visit very different schools. So this is one of the main points and most important factors of why I came to this visit. It's you don't only visit international schools, you don't only go for IB programs or just A levels. You also work with students from the local programs, and I think that's important. That gives you a very good sense of what's the kind of local student that you're working with, what are the differences, and also you see the potential of the country. You really see where is it going to be in a couple of years, depending on the students you're working with in the presentations, because you actually get to work with them. You get to meet them, you get to see them participate in sessions. So this gives you a sort of an idea of who you're going to get from here, and if this is the kind of profile that you're interested in as a university. I'm how cool can this be, right? I'm in Nepal. I'm now in Kathmandu. We were in Bhaktapur. We got to visit these amazing sites. I think personally, it's such a nice experience to connect work with traveling. This is most probably the main reason why we all do what we do. But you have to have time for that. But not only that, you have to be with the right people, you have to feel well while you're doing the things that you're doing, and this is very important for you, your well-being. So right now I'm, as you see here, having my masala tea. What better, right? So I recommend you to come join one of these tours. I don't know if I'm going to be there, but personally I hope I will. And I, from a personal perspective, this is a fantastic experience, and I highly advise you to do one.